Together, we build Friendship Camp. But together, we build so much more than that. We build disciples and future leaders. Brandy Britt Shutters is a perfect example. Even after her family moved to Florida, she continued to attend Friendship Camp each summer.
So I started going to girls camp when I was probably 7 or 8. You know, when I was really little, we went to church, but my family moved to Florida, and so we didn't really go as much after we moved. And so for a long time, Friendship Camp was one of the only places I got to hear the gospel and the only places I got to learn about God.
Brandy was even baptized in the camp swimming pool during the 2012 Momentum Youth Camp. But Brandy's story of ministry and missions really begins in 1951. That's when God first gave the Friendship Baptist Association a vision of an evangelistic campground. A year later, the Friendship Baptist Church donated 14 acres. These early visionaries felt called to prepare for something bigger though. They purchased another 20 acres that year. That camp has grown ever since then through the faithful support of church members. For nearly 7 decades, volunteers have faithfully donated time, money, and sweat to this ministry. In that time, there have been more than 1,600 salvations at the campground. Together, we build Friendship Camp and disciples. But we build so much more than that. We also build future leaders of the church.
Yes, so I got to direct girls camp, which was really cool. You know, especially because I went to girls camp as a kid. I helped with girls camp as a teenager, and I've helped as an adult, of course, and getting to direct it was, you know, it was kind of a full circle moment. You know, you grow up in something and then you do it, and I guess that's really cool because that's kind of the whole point of church and of campus, to make disciples. And so I feel like there we are.
8 girls came to Christ this year at the camp that Brandy directed. She is also a former Advancing in Ministry summer coordinator. The associational forefathers didn't know about Brandy or the thousands of others who have been impacted by Friendship Camp, but they still trusted that God had a purpose for the land they bought. Praise God that they were faithful to follow God's leading back in 1952. God still isn't done growing Friendship Camp. Today, the camp development team strives to turn the master plan into a reality. Will you be part of it?